darken up some of the background trees to pop the foreground trees out a little bit more. And it's coming along pretty good. I can also use a lot of reds and blues up in the tree areas also. And that's coming along pretty good. We've got grass in there okay, in step 2, we're going to kind of finish the sky on this drawing, putting the original color on a print of mine. And I'm going to start by using about 4 different colors. So as close as it gets to the horizon, the yellow will get, and then it'll gradually go from yellow, red, purple to blue. So I'm going to start with the blue for right now, and just do a imaginary line across this picture about where I want it to stop. I always come back with some gum eraser and adjust it. So I'm going to start off with a little blue in it, and the important thing about this is which way your pencil strokes are going, because that actually will depict how the sky will look. I'm going at about a 45-degree angle to give the pencil strokes some movement. And I'll start with the blue, and just you have to have a feathery touch and know when to accelerate the pressure on this. But you can see which way I'm going, at 45-degree strokes, and I'm going all the way across. And as I get to the top, the darker I will get. Darker I will get. And I may leave it just blank over here for some composition, but you don't have to really fill the whole sky with color, with clouds. And one thing I'm not going to worry about in this method is clouds, shadows, and shade. I'm going to go with I started with a blue, I'm going to go with a red now. Right up underneath, it kind of blended into the sky, to the blue that we just did. You can see how I'm taking real long strokes, quick strokes. A lot of people look at my work and say that it looks like watercolor. That's because I've kind of over the years learned to blend colors together. It's just a matter of having to do it for a long time. Yeah, you could actually make it look fluid, but you have to really be aware of your pencil strokes when you're doing this. Now I'm going to go to the purple, which will give it a little more distant. Purple is always a distant color. Like I'm not really worried about trying to create clouds right now and cloud shadows. I'm just trying to get a gradient over this whole picture, a color gradient. And as it gets closer to the horizon, I'll go with a yellow. And yellow is a color I've used in this whole drawing. Little openings in the drawings, I'll go with the yellow. I'll darken, really bear down and get that yellow out of there. And start blending colors in. Get a little yellow over here. I can even put a little yellow down in here in the background trees where I've used purple to signify that they're a long distance away. Alright, then I'll start working back up with the blue. You can see the yellow starting to really give a sense of, through the little canopy openings. I'll start working the blue again near the top and work our way down. I'll really bear down near the top. And remember the pencil strokes, you're always going to work at an angle. And I like to work at a 45 on the sky. Go ahead and darken up really heavy up there near the top. Keep the pressure kind of consistent. You can always come back and clean the edges up with a gum eraser. All the way across. Go ahead and blend the colors with the red. See, it's not taking very long to do this at all. I'll come back with the red, blend it in with the blue. Be careful not to blend the red in with the yellow because you'll create green in the sky. You don't want that. Well, you can have green in the sky, but I don't particularly care for it on this picture. See that the colors are blending in very nicely. Getting a sort of a dramatic sky. I've got some yellow in here. I have to be careful I don't go over the yellow because I may create a green when I'm blending. And as you see, I'm going to get a little purple in there to add some distance to the horizon. There's that purple coming in right on top of the yellow. It really adds some distance and adds some mood to the painting. You get a real sense of distance when you see purple. Go over this area a little bit more. You can really see that sky starting to get dramatic as I'm adding the purple. Blend it in with the yellow just a little bit down at the bottom. And the red, got some red in there too. And you have to imagine where the trees will stop. We won't give them a definite edge. We'll just let it blend in. We'll let the trees just blend into the sky at the top. Give it a little loose effect. Add in the purple, and we're just about finished with the sky. We're not going to do much to this area in here. We're just going to leave it. I'll come back with some gum eraser and clean that up a little bit. And remember that blending colors and the way your pencil is stroked, the way it really determines what the picture looks like, what the sky looks like. And I like to use 45-degree angle on skies using a pencil. And that'll just about do it. I think you don't want to overwork it.